Hello, great to have you join us on this week's episode of the program. I'm Melinda Kinlami. We are sailing into the new year with loads of excitement.
How dare you disturb my sleep? What nonsense what gibberish is coming out of your mouth?
From the Beeta Arts Festival in Abuja.
Anything anymore. Why did you rape her?
To a solo exhibition of contemporary works of art. All taking place in the heart of the nation's capital. We'll see that and more when Arthouse returns. Join us then.
We have an enviable, yet to be fully harnessed cultural and artistic heritage.
New narratives, limitless possibilities. That's the theme for the Beeta Arts Festival in Abuja.
What are you doing here? Hey, what are you doing here? Get up and leave. What? He cannot be here.
Of course.
You cannot do that. You cannot give him visibility.
I don't understand. It's my job.
Tell your job. Baby, we all agreed to cancel this guy. It took me canvassing, tweeting, and even begging other influencers to get on board. And here you are unearthing my many months of hard work. Oh, if you dare interview this thing, you'll all come for your head.
But at least we should know the truth of the story.
What truth? What truth? Other than this thing? Sexually assaulted a young lady whose only offense was to come work with him.
The theme of New Year narratives, limitless possibilities, shine through at the Beeta Arts Festival in Abuja.
Who are you? Why are you carrying my child?
Someone has to face this child. He can't keep crying.
Give me my child! I said, who are you?
My apologies. I am queer. You know, if you don't know how to silence that child, there are several ways to silence.
What? Who are you?
Never mind.
What are you doing? What? Fentola, are you okay? Are you alright at all? You saw what? You saw who? Fentola, I don't want to fight. And you know, Fentola, oh yeah, move.
The shuttle is packed with a lot of creative activities for the viewers to enjoy in the 3-day event.
Tomorrow is my birthday, April 11th. I remember because Mama is always happy. I like to see her like that all the time, not the way she is now.
Everything is wrapped around the creative sector, from literary events, music, spoken word, dance to stage plays.
That's what? That your 4-month-old baby is yours, Abby? It's not yours. No biggie. Answer me. Don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet. Tell me when you started suspecting your wife is sleeping around.
It's not like that now, eh? Did I say I'm suspecting you? Have I ever accused you before?
It's our 3rd year, it's growing, it's bigger, it's better, and what we focus on at the Beeta Arts Festival is to bring different expressions of art to one space, and that is exactly what we've done here today. I'm sure you've seen some films, you've seen stage plays. We just want the community to enjoy all these expressions of art in one space.
I was on the call with my friend. Mommy, hold on. Let me explain. Mommy, calm down. Actually, if your phone is not that very far from where you are, you can receive the call through your watch. Yes, you can receive the call through your watch. You see, let me show you. 5 minutes call from my mother-in-law. 3 minutes call from my friend Liz. I know I'll call you back.
So you mean don't need your phone?
No, this one has gone far. No, you don't need for people like that. You're not supposed to be shouting. Hey, mother, happy I'm a big party. Mother does not shout. I'm sorry. Don't stress yourself. Yes, ma'am. Don't stress yourself at all. Yes, ma'am. I was fasting. Mommy, what should I offer you? What should I offer you? Something brought me here. What should you offer me? Coming from someone that does not eat. Do you eat? No. My son has told me everything. Feintola. What is your problem? Feintola, what is your problem? Just take a look at yourself. See the way you are looking so thin and dry. See your neck. T-bone. Hey, Feintola, are you the best person to give birth? And your problems are this much. I gave birth to twins too now, and I took care of them. And you can see how robust I am looking. So why are you looking like this? Mommy, why are you looking like this, Feintola? You want to kill my son? You want to kill me? Feintola!
The thespians talk about the tales they are telling.
The play is about a young woman that hasn't been lactating since she gave birth to her second child. She didn't have that issue with her first child. So she was actually going through depression after birth. And the husband and everybody around her, they are not actually giving her the encouragements that they needed to give her. So she was going through a lot. Her mind and everything was frustrated and depressed, and that was it. But as time went on, she had to pull up, go to the hospital for checkup and try to treat herself. And then the husband and every other person realized that this is a general issue that women go through. And they need everybody around them when they are going through such things.
Body boy, what happened next?
Nothing happened. I brought her back to the sitting room.
Was that what happened next?
What?
Was that what happened next, body boy? Glad this day something else happened. My lawyer is a genius. Always obey your lawyers. You see, when I had these video recordings, I wanted to release them all immediately, but my lawyer said, no, don't release it. Wait until body boy falls into our trap. Then we can release it. Oh well, he has clearly fallen into the trap.
The play is still trying to talk about bloggers and journalists that go out to publish things that they are not sure of. I was Gladys. I was a journalist. I was a blogger. So because I had this rage in me because I somehow liked the guy and he wasn't looking towards, he wasn't coming my way, and also it was portrayed. I noticed his movement with my younger sister and I got jealous, so I started, I would say it's a misconception, and we got it all wrong. I started publishing a whole lot of things, trending so many things on Twitter and every social media platform, and I wasn't sure. I didn't have facts. It was just a baseless accusation. It was on it was just hanging there. So when we found out the truth, obviously I was disappointed in myself and in my car.
There's a lot more than that in the offering, as there's a living drawing session which is part of the festival experience to allow them create their stories.
This festival is really highlighting the arts and the creative arts, and it's the variety and the quality. It's just amazing. It's amazing. I think it's giving a lot of young artists exposure in a way that's unique. I think we should see a lot more of this in Abuja. Just a whole lot more.
We're going to crown the elephant king, and the elephant woke up and said, how dare you disturb my sleep? What nonsense what gibberish is coming out of your mouth? Your mother Majesty, Your Excellency, your people have realized their folly. They have said I should come and tell you that they have chosen for you to be king.
Education is very important. I always talk about the soft power of storytelling and how it has the ability to affect people positively. And so every time I have an opportunity, I would always curate work that will educate people about different issues we have in society.
Kudos to the organizers. It's an amazing festival because here you get entertained and as well you get to learn. I like the fact that we're able to fuse in societal issues into some of the plays and you get to laugh at the same time while learning a few stuff. Yes, it's simply amazing. It was fun.
This particular organization bringing up this has given us an oversight that yes, whatever you have, whatever that is in you can be appreciated. Just come up and showcase it. Based on the series of dramas and plays I've been watching all this while, it is quite wonderful. And a lot of messages and informations that are passed, not just to me, myself, but to the outside world, especially my country, Nigeria.
Too many things were captured, too many things were touched on, and so I'm happy that it seems like a small festival, but I mean, it touches a lot of issues, and so yeah. I'm just happy with the diversity of things that I've seen. It's all, I saw the panel yesterday and everything, so I've been participating fully. But it's a wide range of issues and it amplifies multiple voices. But it also shows the strength of using art to communicate what the gaps are, what should be celebrated in society, and to throw out a call for action. And it's fantastic. I'm just in my place of comfort here.
Loving again was very, very affordable.
Oh, now, loving again is not affordable. If you never buy booze, money cake.
Yes, thank you. We deserve the baby girl's treatment. Tell them. We deserve the bone straight. Oh, yeah. The inches hair, the coily wig, the money cake. Name it. We are baby girls now. Treat us like
Conversations on upping the ante for the thespians and navigating mental health in the performing arts industry is also discussed to prepare them for 2024.
So thank you very, very much for listening.
We're taking a moment now. Arthouse returns with another creative show in the FCT. Do stay with us for details.
Our wordsmith for this week is titled Rain by Blessing Fadairo. The dark clouds cover the sky. Darkness envelopes like night. Strikes and rumbles are heard. Wind from different corners are seen. Just like magic, a downpour of cold droplets drop from the sky. The little creatures come out in this pour to have fun. The green plants burst out in joy of this blessing. Dryness leaves for once. Famine subdues. But we're inside, feeling fresh warmth and cold air this beautiful gift brings. The rain pour out the water that will make nature grow.
And these are the works of art you sent in to start the new year. Let's begin with this mixed media painting called Finding Love by Tomiwa Adelagun. Then Emmanuel Breman is showing us the Igbo culture with this oil on canvas painting. While Hope Monday Art is rediscovering his childhood with this charcoal painting. focus is very important, and that's what Ajad J is telling everyone this new year with his pencil work. While Innocent Chikeze is wishing that everyone finds their happily ever after with this acrylic on canvas work. Ojo Samuel has the power of sound with this acrylic on canvas piece. While Me and You is what Eniola Babarinde calls his charcoal and oil paint on canvas work. Olan's art is showing us my daily life with acrylic and mixed media on canvas. While we wrap things up with Ecstasy of African Queen, a mixed media on canvas work by Babafemi Ogukombi. And these are the works of art he sent in recently. Thank you so much for starting 2024 on a high, and keep them coming as we cruise into the new year.
No Up, No Down, No Side to Side is a solo exhibition by contemporary artists in Abuja.
The Countervail Art Gallery, in collaboration with VOM Network, presents this debut solo exhibition by contemporary artist Ebuka Agudiegwu in Abuja, titled No Up, No Down, No Side to Side.
The whole idea started from within. I was just trying to get a grip of how our mind works, like the magnitude of our mind, being dimensionless. I'm fascinated with space, astronomy and all. And one of the things that fascinates me the most about astronomy is when scientists come to say, like, we know where we are in the solar system, but we don't actually know where the solar system is in space. And that is kind of similar to how our minds are. Like, think of it. What are the limits to what you can think? Like, you can literally think of anything. These days we watch a lot of movies. You see Spider-Man flying, you see cars flying. Like, I'm just trying to, give you a sense of, how the mind works. And the truth is, our reality is kind of contrary to our imagination. Sometimes the only limiting factor we experience in life is what we see in the real world.
I'd say it's different, and one thing is for sure is that he kind of reminds you of the connection between human beings and nature, mainly plants, right? Which is, I feel like it's a sustainable idea that people need to have in mind when, going about their day-to-day activities. And right now we're talking about art right now, so yeah.
Since it's his first solo outing, the self-taught artist from Imo State has pulled all the stops, not only showing his love for painting and drawing, but revealing how art can be used to create change by sending across the right messages.
I want to believe that our minds are linked together. Like, I'm thinking of something, I'm not discussing with anybody, and then somebody in China probably thinking about that same thing. And it's just amazing. Because the whole thing started when I heard a man say, where can you find the greatest of treasures? He asked the question to a congregation, and they were all making guesses at the mine, some said at the ocean, and he was like, no, that you get the greatest of all treasures in the burial ground. And for a long time, I believed that because, many people have ideas, but they never live to, express it, and we assume they die with it. But wouldn't it be unfair for nature to do such? Like let's say you have the cure of cancer, and maybe because you didn't believe in yourself or you didn't have the right opportunity or tools to just do that, and then it goes. I don't think so. I believe that it might not come in your time, but it will surely come again. So we're more like channels to express, yes.
This artist began his creative journey from infancy, but went professional in 2017, and he uses it to connect with his immediate society and the world at large.
Started doing art at the age of 5, and it started when I went to see my grandma in Oguchara. I just went for holiday, and I followed her to the market. I think that market is no longer existing now. They demolished it, and man, it was amazing. Like, every corner of the market, you see graffiti, you see art. They were doing their normal thing, selling their goods, but it was as if the walls were just canvases for people to just express themselves. And as a child, I fell in love with it. And let me just make a confession. I stole my mom's money to actually buy, pencil and all to attach myself to one big uncle then. And that was just how I started.
He talks about the conversations he's embarking on in this exhibition and the medium he has adopted.
Mr. Ebuka did wonderful work here. Although I still have some conflictions understanding the meaning behind the artwork. But from what I can see, every brush has a kind of feeling. You can tell it came from his soul. You understand? I've seen just these two for now, but I want to go around and see more of the work. I really love what I'm seeing, and I want to say big kudos to Mr. Ebuka and the organizers of this event.
People should pay attention to themselves. People should not be scared to try things out. You never know where it's going to lead you. Just like I mentioned earlier, most of the greatest inventions we have now are outcomes of accidents. Like I was telling one of my guests here about how electricity was actually discovered. So if we as individuals can have that sense of curiosity to actually try things out, to see how it goes, there is no harm in trying actually. We'll have a much, much more better world to live in.
Instincts has enabled him carve a niche in the realm of surrealism, addressing issues around pre-colonial African civilizations and their influences on African descendants.
And coming up on the next episode, we'll see an array of exciting events, but this time it's taking place in Lagos.
On the next episode of Arthouse. If by chance we meet is a group exhibition by the second edition of Artists in Lagos. Then, in another part of Lagos, we see a one-day silent exhibition of Islamic art by Ridwan Oshinowo. We encourage you to keep liking, sharing, and viewing our page so more people can enjoy the ever-bubbly and ingenious art scene in the country.
Your Arthouse experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of Arthouse on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on Arthouse on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's the program today. Thank you so much for being a part of it, and I look forward to interacting with you on our various social media platforms. Let's know the new things you'd like to see on the program in 2024. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Have a happy new year.